We'll spend time on the editorial, and I'll read out the heading. Kohli's 15, the main heading. India is hoping to deliver by packing the team with experience. Here, deliver means what? To win the competition. India is hoping to deliver means get a positive result by packing the team with what? Experience. That, what do you understand from that? They have selected the players based on experience. That also, if you read the editorial, you understand based on Dhoni's statement. He wanted every player to have at least 50 one-day internationals, then that will help in the actual competition. Now, I hope it's clear. Last time it was not. Have you got the handout? The words are clear. Because last time, usually what happens, it's already 3:10. Please be attentive. It's like race against time. If you give the feedback, positive or negative, it doesn't matter. Feedback is feedback. The result will be positive. Last time one student said, sir, you did not underline, and we could not locate the word. You were going a little fast. By the time you could see the word, you were talking about some other word. Why? Not clearly underlined and not in bold. They could not spot the word. But I think today, easy for you to spot the word. That is the solution. When you give the feedback, what will be the net result? Solution. So I'll read out the first sentence. The ICC World Cup is cricket's holy grail. That's a very good expression. Please write the meaning of holy grail. It has got two different meanings. One meaning I don't want to discuss here. Brackets you write, first meaning. Religious meaning. Please write religious. How many of you have heard of the Last Supper? Or let me change the question. How many of you have heard of Leonardo da Vinci? A famous painter, scientist, architect, all in one. So one of his paintings, The Last Supper. Mona Lisa, you all must be knowing. Another painting, The Last Supper. So it goes with that one, the Holy Grail, but not relevant exam point of view. Write the second meaning. Holy Grail means the most sought after thing. You know the word sought, seek, sought. The most sought after thing. Please don't make me write. Listen and write. What is the word seek? What does it mean? Search for, job seekers. The most sought after car means what? The most desired, most sought after. So Holy Grail means most sought after. If you take the world of cricket, which title is the most sought after? World Cup title, obviously. That's what it means. The quadrennial, you all know, means once in 4 years. Annual, once. Biennial, twice. Triennial, thrice. And quadrennial, once in 4 years. The quadrennial event played through the one-day international format often shapes. Please underline the verb. Today I said I will do it from grammar point of view. Shapes the legacy of squads and players. Write the meaning of the word legacy. Legacy, one meaning, inheritance. Inheritance. You all know the word inheritance. Next you write perhaps you understand. Heritage. Inheritance, someone writes his will. Then the property, he says this property goes to a particular person. Then what is the word? Inheritance. Inherit. And here the word is what? Legacy. Legacy, one of the meanings, inheritance or heritage. Another meaning, write a related word. First you write the word legend. A legend means what? Myth, M-Y-T-H, myth or story or fable. Myth, story or fable, any of these. But here, legacy of squads and players, their inheritance and the lineage, all that. Hope you guys are listening. It is the one championship. See, generally we say it is one of the championships. What is the expression here? It is the one championship where all leading test playing teams congregate. Write the meaning of the word congregate. What do you understand? Congregate means what? Gather. Please write two words. One you write gather, then you write assemble. Gather or assemble. So it is the one championship where all leading test playing teams congregate, means gather, and once a unit wins the World Cup, the ambiguity ends and arguments cease. What is the meaning of the word ambiguity? Vagueness. Ambiguous means not clear. And cease, you got to yesterday or day before yesterday, come to an end. So once a team wins, then all the arguments, they stop. People know that is the best team. They go to a different level altogether. With the 12th edition set to commence in England on May 30th, there had been immense interest in the Indian team's composition. Please write the meaning of composition. Composition means what? Constitution. Write the word constitution. To be made of. Also write to be made of. What is the composition of the team? Means what is the team made of? Who are the players? Constitution. But here when I give, we spend time on the exercises, related words I have brought today, we'll spend more time. For the timing, remember, team's composition means what? Who are the players? Who is the captain? Who is the vice captain? All those aspects. The selectors, led by MSK Prasad, have decided, what is the subject here? Selectors, so have decided to give an experienced crew to Virat Kohli. Underline the word crew. Crew generally goes with, please write the combinations, then you understand. Ships, aeroplanes, right? Ships, aeroplanes, the crew of the ship, the crew of the aeroplane, means the people who work. And crew also we say, people working together or closely for a particular cause. So here they work for the team together. Crew. Here crew means what? Players. Crew means players. Many summers ago, MS Dhoni said that a player should have a minimum of 50 ODIs under his belt. Under his belt means what? Experience, to have the experience before playing in the World Cup. So based on this, they have given priority to or preference to experience. The entire passage is about that, editorial. The former captains, what is the opposite of former? Please write. What is the spelling? Underline double T. Later, former. Former first, then later. But there is one more word you have to recollect. Single T. This goes with brackets right position, and this goes with brackets right time. Late, later, and latest. What are the three forms? Late, later, latest. And this one, late, later, and last. The third one is what? Last. Double T, last. Single T, latest. The former captain's logic was that an experienced cricketer would have more game awareness. Obviously, more experience, the better. Next, the present squad ticks that box. Means what? It goes with that idea, it goes with that thought. Among the 15, 9 have played more than 50 ODIs. So it goes with the idea. With Dhoni leading at 341. 4 are hovering, that's also a very good word, means near the border, close to the 50 mark. And only KL Rahul, 14, and Vijay Shankar, 9, or below what? That mark, although there is no mistaking their talent, though they don't have the experience, we don't have to suspect or doubt their talent. They're highly talented, that's what it means. The Indian team has explosive, this is a very good sentence. The Indian team has explosive batsmen. Write the meaning of the word explosive. Here it has been used as which part of speech? Adjective, but generally write the plural form, explosives. It's a noun, explosives. But explosive as an adjective, outburst of anger, outburst of something. In this context, batting. Explosive batsmen. Like, I don't know how many of you watch IPL. There's one guy in Knight Riders, Ruthless Russell. That guy is really amazing. I enjoy. I stop my work, I see when he plays. He is really ruthless. Unimaginable. Unimaginable means literally unimaginable. So explosive batsman, incisive, that's a very good word. Please write the meaning of the word incisive. Incisive means smart. Better word, please write shrewd. You all know the word shrewd. Very clever, shrewd. Also write the word sharp. Sharp. Incisive, smart, shrewd, sharp. Wily, wily spinners. That also means shrewd. And it has a negative connotation, cunning. Sharp, shrewd, cunning. And also write razor sharp. I want you to learn the expression. Don't look at the screen. Please, for God's sake, don't look at the screen. Look at me or listen, give your ears. You got one idiomatic expression. All ears. Be all ears means what? Ready and enthusiastic to listen, eager to listen. I don't know what is there on the screen. Why are you so fond of the screen? So please write wily means one is shrewd, sharp, cunning, and also write the expression razor sharp. You all know razor. What is the spelling? That's right. I don't expect from here. Okay. The all-rounders quartet of Shankar, Hardik Pandya, Ravindra Jadeja, and Kedar Jadhav also gives Kohli. Now here you see 4 names, but what is the subject here? Please underline the word quartet. That is a collective noun. Then we have to use gives. Kohli varied options when India opens its campaign. There's also a very good expression. Open its campaign means what? Play the first match. Play the first match against South Africa at Southampton on June 5th. Open campaign means what? Play the first match. The Indian team can deliver, means they can do well. They can get the cup, but it could face tough opponents. Please underline here, can deliver. What does it talk about? No, I want you to please be attentive. When I ask a question, try to respond. I can teach, you can learn. Can means what? What does it express? Ability or skill. And then you underline the word could, but it could face. What is the meaning in this context? Possibility. Chances are less. It could face tough opponents in hosts. Underline the word host. The team that wherever they go and play, that country host. England and Australia. Bolstered. Already I've got this word. Means what? Encourage. Encourage, increase, improve. All these positive words. Bolstered by the return of Steve Smith and David Warner. Kohli, Dhoni, Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan will be under pressure to fire with the bat. See, a very good expression. Why will be under pressure? To fire with the bat. Don't take the literal meaning, it's impossible. Fire with the bat means what? To play well. To play well. The bowling featuring the remarkable Jasprit Bumrah. This guy is again another amazing person. If you see his body language when he bowls, you just wonder what is happening over there. You cannot, you don't understand first, is he not a normal person or half human, half machine? His body turns that way. So, remarkable Bumrah has to strike. Here strike means what? Attack, take more wickets. Bumrah's delivery stride. Remember the other day you got one expression, make strides. Make strides means what? Make progress. But write the meaning of the word stride here. It means a deliberate walk or deliberate step. A decisive, deliberate walk or step. Stride, the way you walk, strides. Short strides, long strides related to walking. Delivery stride might inflict. Write the meaning of the word inflict. Inflict means what? Cause pain to someone. Cause, C-A-U-S-E. Cause pain to someone or make someone suffer using force. Please write, make someone suffer. Make someone suffer using force. And generally it takes the word, please write, inflict pain. Inflict pain. A biomechanical strain. But here, inflict what? Strain. What sort of strain? That's why I said his body language is entirely different. Biomechanical strain. See the wording on his body. But he has sparkled. Please write the meaning of the word sparkle. You all know the typical meaning, sparklers at the time of Diwali and to glow. But here sparkle means, please write, one is dynamic, please write dynamic, lively, dynamic, lively, also write energetic, energetic. In this context, but here sparkle means what? To perform well, and has adequate support in Shami's pace, Muhammad Shami's pace. Pace means what? Speed. And Bhuvaneshwar Kumar's swing that gains extra bite under the overcast English skies. That's a very good expression. Please underline overcast English skies. Means what? It seems in the UK most of the time it is very cloudy and it is not at all hot. And because of that, you feel very happy all the time. Your mood is always, you have a pleasant mood. One of the reasons why we get frustrated quite often, and we are short-tempered, and we always frown, we lack a lot of patience. We belong to the tropical countries. This is scientific. We belong to tropical countries. Here the heat all the time, and we don't have a lot of patience. But you go to the UK, it's always overcast English skies, very pleasant, especially if you go to Cambridge. Very pleasant, you don't sweat at all, it seems. Imagine a place where you don't sweat. Nice or not nice? It makes you very happy. So that is one of the differences between a tropical country and a temperate country. So here, meanwhile, a wrist spinners, who is this Chahal, and who is the other guy, Kuldeep Yadav, have Kohli's backing. Backing means what? Support. Additionally, there is Jadeja's left arm spin and Jadav's off spin to bank upon. Bank upon means what? Rely upon or depend on. Dinesh Karthik's selection as a reserve wicket keeper ahead of youngster Rishabh Pant means they preferred Dinesh Karthik and they haven't considered Rishabh Pant. Stirred. Stir means what? To shake something. In this context, bring out emotions. Stir a debate means brought out a debate, caused a debate or resulted in a debate. Stirred a debate means what? Resulted, listening, resulted in a debate. But the former's experience, who is the former here? Dinesh Karthik. The former's experience tilted the scales. This is also a very good expression. You got this sometime back. Tilt the scales means what? Go in favor of someone. There was heartburn for Ambati Rayudu. Heartburn means what? Feel very bad to get hurt, and heartburn for Ambati Rayudu. But Rahul has prospered in the current Indian Premier League, and in an emergency he can also step in as a wicket keeper. Please, has prospered, which tense is it? Why present perfect? Please underline, in the current Indian Premier League, in the current IPL, is it over? Not over. Anything incomplete, we use present perfect tense. That you have to recollect. In any case, Pant and Rayudu have been named as standbys. You all know the word standby. The accommodation of so many glove men. In this context, glove men means what? Wicket keepers. Please write wicket keepers. In the team is an acknowledgement that at 37, Dhoni might suffer an injury in a long-drawn tournament that concludes on July 14th. When does it start? May 30th. Am I right? And July 14th. India will return to cricket's birthplace. Cricket belongs to which country? England, for one more tilt. Here tilt means, please write the meaning, fight or contest. Tilt means what? Contest. At the title, fight, contest. And the memory of Kapil Dev holding the 1983 World Cup at Lord's remains as potent as ever before. Write the meaning of the word potent. Here potent means very strong, and with a lot of force, to have a lot of force. Strong. Easy editorial should not be a problem. Shall we spend time on the activities? What is the first one? Word forms. I will read out, just respond once I read out. What is the word ambiguous? The ending was more ambiguously one in which the future of the world was in question. Is it ending was ambiguous or ending was ambiguously? Ending was more ambiguous. So what is wrong with this word? Ambiguous. Which part of speech is it? Adjective. Please respond. Ambiguously, which part of speech? Are the words too small? Okay. Compose. She needed time to compose of herself before sharing the bad news with him. Now, where is the error here? Compose of or only compose? Strike off. She was struck by 3 shells which killed or wounded half the crews and wrecked the engines. Crew generally we use in the singular form, but mind you, sometimes it is used in the plural form, rarest of rare. But here you can take it for granted. Where is the error? Crews is not correct, crew is correct. But here she means who? Say, I want you to respond. She means who? Can you guess? Very good. She means ship. Please make a note. In this context, she means what? Ship. She was struck by 3 shells related to warfare, which killed or wounded half the crew and wrecked the engines. Wreck means what? To spoil, to damage. Campaign. She was struck by 3. Oh, something went wrong. Okay, inflict. They cannot destroy the strong, but they can inflict significant damage. Inflict or inflicts? Strike off the letter S. Something went wrong. Now spot the error. Read the sentence and tell me where is the error. You see a phrase. First you read the sentence. It is the one championship where all leading test playing teams congregated, and once a unit wins the World Cup, the ambiguity ends and arguments cease. Is it congregate or congregated? The selectors led by MSK Prasad has decided to give an experienced crew. Has or have? Have. The all-rounders quartet of Shankar, Hardik Pandya, Ravindra Jadeja and Kedar Jadhav also give or gives. What is the reason? Subject is what here? Gives. The Indian team can deliver, but it could be able to face. Is it right? It's a common error. A lot of people say, I can be able to do that. I could be able to do that. Please remember, never use be able to after can or could. You have to say, I can do that or I'm able to do that. But don't use can and be able to or could and be able to. So please strike off be able to. It could face means possibility. There was heartburn for Ambati Rayudu, but Rahul prospered in the current Indian Premier League. Current Indian Premier League, not over, incomplete. Then we cannot use a past tense. We have to use present perfect. So what is missing here? Has is missing, but Rahul has prospered. Rahul has prospered. And now you can make out. So related words, potent means what? Very strong. And related words, potently, adverb, and potentness, noun form. But there is a separate word, potential. Potential means what? Hidden talent or something latent. Also write latent, hidden, and possible. Something that is possible. You have the talent, but it hasn't come out. Then what do we say? You have the potential to become a banker. Means it is there, it hasn't come out yet. Compose, generally compose goes with what? To create or write a song, music, all these related to creative world. Compose music, compose lyrics, compose a song. And composition is a noun form. Composer, the person. But what is this word? Composure means what? Balanced. She maintains the composure under pressure. Means what? She doesn't get agitated. She is balanced. Balanced. Legacy. Legacies, it's a noun. And also write adjective. It's a noun as well as adjective. What is a related word? Legend. Legend could be a person, could be a story. Historically, a myth or fable or story. Heartburn. You all understand, you expect something you don't get. What is the result? Heartburn. Sunburn. Here people are crazy to become fair. They use fair and lovely. And in the West they are crazy to become dark. They want to get that brown shade. And they prefer sunburn. Sunburn means what? To get the brown shade. Tanning, write the word tan. T-A-N, to get tanned. And overburn. Overburn means you, while cooking, you keep it on the stove for a long time. Then what do you say? Overburn. And sideburn. I don't know how many of you know this, but in the past, sideburn means the hair on the sides of the, usually men, they grow this side, big one. Do you remember the pictures of olden times? Those are known as sideburns. Now what is the fashion? No burns at all, no sideburns, complete shave. And in the past, big, pretty big sideburns. That's what it means. Now take in stride. Please write the meaning of this expression. Take in stride means to take something and be in control. Take in stride means to get something and be in control. Imagine you get 100 crores and you are still very composed and balanced. Then we say, she took it in stride, means what? Balanced. Then hit one stride. This is a very good expression, write the meaning. To reach the potential, to reach one's potential, to go to the peak. Everyone has a potential or the ability, you go to the peak. Then we use the expression, he hit his stride, means what? He has reached the pinnacle or the peak. Already I've got make strides. Make strides means what? Make progress. Idiomatic expressions, out of the blue, means what? Unexpected. Please write, unexpected. Please do it fast. Unexpected. Okay. Bolt from the blue. Unexpected, but usually negative or bad. White lie. After this we'll stop. After idioms we'll stop because Sudhi sir has been waiting. It doesn't look good. So white lie, harmless lie. Harmless lie. Flying colors means what? Be successful. So just have a look, we'll see the meanings later. Think about, think up, think over, think ahead. So thank you very much.